And the West All-Stars have possession. I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Klay Thompson. Marcus Gasol is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Harden in at the two-guard spot.
And he's on the board early.
The first to strike there. Nice hoop.
LeBron kicks to Lowe. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And a lot of times his first quarter seems to dictate how big of a role he plays later on, and he's off to the good start.
Pass to Gasol. And that one's good. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. James outside. Shoots from the baseline. That is good.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Up top, Curry. While recovering, here's Aldridge. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
And Wall kicks to Lowe. James against Thompson. The baseline J. And again, it's LeBron James. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Curry can't get it to go.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
What a great play. Sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
New players in now for the East. Durant with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. East All-Stars on offense. Here is Korver. For the three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye three as the buzzer sounds.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfectly.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. East All-Stars ahead, up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take so far on what the East All-Stars are doing?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they've put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Jimmy Butler is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Horford. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Teague in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Chris Bosh is checked in for the East. Kyrie Irving comes in for Teague. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Duncan, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Lillard misses. Millsap with it. 1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Good on the shot.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Duncan, the pass to Nowitzki. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Irving for 3. The shot is off. Now the West All-Stars the other way. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the East with some changes. Anthony's checked in for Millsap. James comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's John Wall in for Kyle Korver. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Marcus Gasol's checked in for Nowitzki. Thompson comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Paul subbed in for Lillard. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And both free throws good for LeBron. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Down low, it's tipped, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
They had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the West. It's Harden with the drive. And Thompson kicks to Aldridge. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Aldridge has got his second basket. Now Wall. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 15 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Outside Irving. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving. And that does it for the first half of play. East All-Stars lead by 8. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, he had a sensational first half, which was made, I think, even more significant given the amount of extra defensive help was paid to him.
Yeah, but for him, it's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, we don't expect anything less. And I'll bet he continues to do the same kind of damage through the final 2 quarters.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the West All-Stars, Curry is out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Gasol at the center.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
He gives them a double-digit lead. Wall's got the first basket of the third quarter for the East All-Stars. Now Curry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Harden dishes to Thompson. Here's Aldridge. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautiful.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Now here is Lowry. LeBron outside. Anthony against Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Anthony's shot is off. Here is Harden. Trailing here by 8. Feeds to Curry. It's Thompson off the drive. And that one's good.
It just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Lowry has the open look. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. And it's 6 points for Kyle Lowry. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Lowry against Curry. The putback and the jam by Aldridge.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Curry against Lowry. And a wide open look for James. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
They've got it to double digits as we get set for the final quarter. That 3 has them fired up.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity? Guys, terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. Paul Millsap out there with Horford. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then there's Teague. And it's Butler in at small forward. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Maybe the ball was a little slick. I don't know. That's a pass he should have handled, though.
Here's Paul. Right wing. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. Westbrook's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the West All-Stars. Teague for 3, and he gets it to go. Teague's got the lead up to 10 now for the East All-Stars.
Clark, they're really struggling guarding that three-point line.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, Steve.
Paul passes to Durant. No good. Good work defensively by Millsap. Butler in the corner. Launches it. That one goes. Count it.
Well, clearly we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. And I think this was an excellent all-around performance for the East All-Stars.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Kyle Lowry. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see him being a part of it. He was all over this one.
And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Hits the three-point bomb.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Pau Gasol's checked in for Horford. Anthony comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's John Wall in for Kyle Korver. And West also making a switch. Thompson's checked in. And here are the East All-Stars. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Well-placed alley-oop pass in for the layup.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Paul kicks to Thompson. That one's off. Still out of sync.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. Some days, Clark, everything